looking cute out there. Everybody is looking cute. The ladies with their hair today.
Very
I love it.
excited.
I know. All right, who is ready for some live girl chat? Make sure that you head on over to the Real Daytime Instagram page and use the hashtag GirlChatLive to join in on the conversation. We love hearing what you have to say. I'm going to be watching. Maybe I'll even say what you wrote. So first up, Kim Kardashian didn't just break the internet this week with her racy Instagram pictures. She took a hammer and smashed it to pieces. Okay, the pictures had everyone talking, with many wondering what Kim's husband, Kanye, thought of his wife posting the sexy photos. Well, someone who wanted to deliver a message to Mr. West is Tammy Roman, who's rumored to be rejoining Basketball Wives soon. Tammy posted a video as part of her Bonnet Chronicles Instagram series. Here's a little bit of what she had to say. Check it out.
You know, it hurts my heart to say this, because I love this man. I think he's so talented. I think he's a genius. But your black card gets revoked today, Kanye. Because it ain't a black man alive that would let his wife pose for the gram like that, unless he pimping. Okay, get into it.
Like, I feel weird.
Get into it.
Ladies, do you agree with Tammy? Should a man be concerned if his woman is posting revealing pictures online? Tam, your mouth is open.
No, because I think Kanye knows who he married. I think he loves it, honestly.
Yeah.
I really do. Isn't he out of town?
Yeah,
I think he's out of town, and maybe this is her way of showing him, like, this is what you got when you get home.
Yeah.
You know what
I
mean?
mean, Kanye has always, even in the rap song, he says, "My wife made a home movie," referring to his to her sexual tape. So I think he doesn't mind.
Yeah.
I think that this is the problem I have with Kim Kardashian. Okay, she came on the show, right?
Yeah.
We got 50% of the people that's like, they didn't like it that she came on the show. We got 50% that's like, okay, she came on the show. And we got a lot of grief for having her on the show. Now, when she came on the show, the whole purpose of her coming was to promote her product. But I really would like for her to come back one day and actually just give me an explanation for me, for some of the viewers, and ask her, why does she do this? Because half of the people are saying, you're a mother now, you're married, why are you doing this? And she's never really answered it. I think she does it because we talk about it. Everybody is talking about her doing it, and that's why I think she does it. But I wouldn't mind for her to be able to come on our show again like she did. And I just want to say, because I'm saying this because Tamara and I got a lot of grief. I know we all did, but Tamara and I, they talked about us really, really bad. And you out there know who did it. And you said that we were trash talking. We've always made fun of Kim Kardashian. I think she likes that. But when someone comes on our show, we're going to be respectful of them. We're not going to be sitting up here going, now why did you do that sex tape? That's not what she wants.
Okay, well, I just want to say I never actually made fun of Kim Kardashian. When I stated something, I think it was something about parenting. I think it was like the season before.
But they looked at it as trash talk.
I know, but I just gave my opinion if that were me and my child. I never trash talked her, her, and she is a human being. And actually, when I met her, she was really, really, really nice and warm, and she actually has a beautiful soul. You know, sometimes I'm just saying, sometimes we see this image, and of course, people are free to have their opinions. But at the same time, I'm just happy because, listen, people say things about me, and I'm sure that when they meet me, they're like, wait a minute, oh, she's not like that. And personally, I had that experience with Kim Kardashian. She is actually a very loving, warm human being, and I'm always here for a mom who loves their children. The way she knows how.
I think there's just a bigger question with all of this, which is, if y'all don't like it, don't pay attention to it. Why do you care so much? Like, y'all need a hobby or something, because it's getting to the point where everything everyone does is an issue. Everyone has an opinion on what it is. You like it, you don't like it. If she decided tomorrow to become a saint and a nun and dress up to here, you'd have a problem with that too. You'd be like, oh, she's not who she used to. Get over it.
But
let her be who she
But
can be. And if you don't like it, don't follow.
Can I say something in regards to what you were talking about, Lonnie? I think this is important to say. In family and in your friendships, you have things that your friends do that you might disagree with. It's okay
Or
to
don't
disagree
understand.
or don't understand why certain
That's what
people
I'm
do
saying.
certain things. It doesn't mean you dislike them as a human.
Yeah.
I look at this totally differently, though, and I love the Bonnet Chronicles. And Tammy, you were very smart to talk about something that the whole world is talking about.
Right.
But I want to say that the reason why what Tammy said flew over my head is because when it comes to living your best life, there are definitely 3 things that don't come first for me. Not your husband, not your kids, and definitely not Beyonce. So when she said that, I was like, okay, hold on. But let's take it a step further, right? When I was styling and as I work in fashion, I see far too many women who self-shame. I know 9 out of 10 women who will hate their face, hate their nose, hate their thighs, think they're too fat, hate the way they walk. Hate can list out a grocery list of the things that they hate rather than the woman that actually celebrates herself. So what I mean by that is, when you don't like yourself, it will come out in other places. You get into unhealthy relationships, body dysmorphia, body disorders, eating disorders, sometimes even suicide. And so I'm gonna give you an example of somebody who I'm watching right now in front of me love themselves more than anybody I've seen in a while, which is Tamara. Because Tamara right now is eating... Stay with me. Stay with me. No, stay with me for a second.
You're only saying that because they put him naked.
Oh my God.
Tamara right now is loving herself. She's on a journey. She has been, I love you, girl, but this is the real. She has been that girl that can tick off the list of things she doesn't love about herself. Then when you love somebody, it hurts you to hear them say that about themselves. But right now, she is taking compliments completely differently. When I say, oh my God, your butt is looking bomb. Your waist is getting snatched. Like all these things because she's eating. She's loving herself. She's taking it differently. And for her, celebrating herself comes through her fashion, her pose, and her energy. If loving yourself comes through this form or it comes through that form, not only do for you. Do it. You gotta make that message clear.
I get that, and I get what you're saying. What I think some of Americans feel, and I think what Tammy is trying to do is saying, the question keeps coming up. Why does she do this? I mean, she's older now, she's a mother, but everybody don't necessarily need to see.
What? Wait. If you
don't need to see that.
No, but then don't. No, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I mean, you can't help it. They put it everywhere.
And I did this yesterday. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Everywhere.
Okay, no. I'm gonna tell you right now. I dare you. Go to her page. I dare you because I did this yesterday. Go to her page. Go to the comments. Look up the people that are dissing it and poo-pooing on it, and literally go to them and see if they're following her. 99% of the ones I checked are following, including the celebrities. So
but that doesn't make it right, though, you guys.
No.
The point is, and I will say
there
this,
isn't a right
she
or
can
wrong.
do whatever she wants to do. What I don't like is when people say, well, my daughter's looking at it. Because there was an example where a woman said, my daughter's looking at it.
You're not living your life for your other kids, man.
No, but what
Come
I'm saying, let me finish. She said her daughter decided to take pictures like Kim Kardashian.
Got it.
My point to that is talk to your kids. That's not on Kim. Talk to your kids about that.
Preach, Bonnie, preach.
Talk to your kids
It's
about
like
that.
Kim's fault that your daughter... Guys.
I just wish Kim would come on the show and I just wish she would say, look,
Come back,
guys,
Kim.
I just want to love, and this is what I want to do, and this
Can I say
then
something
I
that
can do it.
maybe I've observed?
Yes.
So again, if this was me and how I choose to live my life, I would never do anything like that.
Okay.
If I did that, I would think I would break the world. People would be like, what the hell is she doing? That's not who I am.
Yeah.
However, when you look at the Jenners and you look at the Kardashians as a whole, and even the mama, Kris Jenner, she's very much in love with her body. She's very much in love with her looks.
That's how they make their money.
And that is okay.
That's
but
how they make their money.
Yes.
Off of sex. They make the money off of sex appeal and sex. The sex tape started everything. Let's just be real about that.
I understand that.
Well,
I understand that 100%.
Into a lot more than just the sex tape.
I think maybe Kris Jenner reminds me of someone who just walks around naked in her house and loves all of herself. Maybe she passed that, and Adrienne and Jeannie. maybe she passed that down on to her family, kind of like Europeans. You know, when you go to Europe and they're just like free for all, and you're like, oh my God, what are you doing?
Yeah, naked is normal.
And they're like,
for them.
what? This is who I am.
Yeah.
Don't you love it? You know what I mean? Maybe that's how. They were raised.
But you see
Again,
different strokes for different folks.
absolutely, but
Yes.
at the same time, if my daughter was like, I want to do that, I would be like, not in my house. We're not going to be doing that.
Right.
But that is my responsibility as a mom to tell my child why not. You see what I'm saying? So we're just different. We're different people.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I'm just saying, love you. And however you exude that, love yourself. Don't just do you, do for you, whatever that takes. But spend time on loving yourself, because there's too many that hate on themselves today.
Well, there'll be another picture pretty soon coming up, maybe in a couple of months or something, and we'll talk about it again. Keep doing your thing, Kim. Okay?
I think the bigger question also is, obviously, in this video, she said that Kanye was going to get his black card revoked for allowing his wife to do this. No, for allowing her to be naked, because she said black men wouldn't allow their wives.
He was talking about maybe
Tammy
the
was
type
saying
of
that
braid.
black men wouldn't allow their wives to be naked on the internet.
Yeah, it was.
He
it was
wasn't
that.
talking about the braids, maybe?
No, this is Tammy Roman's video.
Oh.
And on there, my thing is, you don't know what goes on in people's marriages. Don't be judging people's marriage. You don't know what their agreement is. Obviously, she wouldn't be posting these pictures if her husband was not okay with them.
Or maybe he's not. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
And that's the point. If you don't know about somebody's personal marriage, don't judge their marriage.
Or
you don't
take
know.
their card.
Or take their black card. Like, what is it?
No, well, let me speak it for the black people. I
Okay.
think what she was saying is that typically most black men don't like for their woman to be all over, because it comes through church and things like that.
Yeah.
You raised in the church, it's like, no, once you marry, you keep it to yourself.
But
I know Vietnamese
rappers that are rapping about
men would be the
threesomes.
first to be raving about it.
Then
Let
I'm
me
married.
tell you.
Really?
Vietnamese-
Well, I have a white husband, and he wouldn't be fine with me doing
Well,
that
he would
as
get his
well.
white card revoked. That's what she was saying. The point is, I don't know, people. I don't know. I'm just
I
trying to
don't
have a
know
conversation.
either, but I would choose to love anyway. Well, someone who's been linked to the Kardashian family in the past is Los Angeles Clippers player Blake Griffin. Griffin, who is rumored to be dating Kendall Jenner, might have to play defense when it comes to his dating story. After ESPN put out an Instagram post yesterday announcing that Griffin was being traded to Detroit, one user decided to comment, quote, I think Lolo Jones has a thing for Blake Griffin. Well, the Olympian was quick to respond, saying, quote, nah, I went on a date with him, worst date of my life, and he's a terrible kisser.
I know.
Wow, where did that come from? Well, to make matters worse for Griffin, TMZ caught up with the funny man himself, Marlon Wayans, who had some advice for the NBA star. Check it out.
Damn, I'm so happy I didn't kiss Lolo. Lolo, you be telling Bendis like, Daddy. Yeah, right. Girl, damn, you be rating the kiss. Really? Blake, bro, you gotta get your kiss game on. She would have traded you to Detroit, basically.
Moral of the story, don't kiss Lolo Jones.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh, my God.
So, ladies, what do you think of Lolo literally kissing and telling?
She's been known to be like a sore loser.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know a lot about her. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
She's been known that if things don't go her way, whether it's in her she did like different sports. She started out doing one thing and ended up doing bobsledding. Or whatever.
She was in track.
It didn't go so well for her, but
Okay,
she pretty much would like throw tantrums, that sort of thing. And I just think this is a tell of her character. Like, you kiss somebody, I don't care if you didn't like it, why do you have to put that on Instagram? Like, that's a conversation for you and your girlfriends. But to diss somebody on Instagram like that is just so whack.
Well, the problem is that people get caught up with somebody comments, because somebody commented to her and then she responded. That's what I said. Be careful when people commenting you and then you like, well, he wasn't good
but
anyway.
she could have left it at nine.
But that reaction makes sense.
Why even respond?
For a 16-year-old, right? Maybe even a 12-year-old. You could see a kid being like, well, I don't like you anyway. The fact that this 35-year-old, beautiful, confident,
She's so
and
pretty.
she's
She was
beautiful.
mad about that date,
and
though.
she's
Keep it real.
For her to actually comment like that, I was like, something happened to you. Something there. It just seemed like a low blow. But
Right.
something happened on that date.
It was
or
a
something
bad
happened
date.
between them. that
Google
left
her and you'll
feeling
see
bad.
what we're talking about.
But-
She's known for these
Oh,
kind of
Coach,
things.
put me in, y'all. Put me in. I have to give it up to, I'm more impressed with Blake because all these people are talking about him and he hasn't said a word back. So I have to give that up to him.
There's so much more about him than it does about her.
Yeah.
I just think, like, we've all had exes up here. We're never going to call them out by name and be like, oh, you're whack, you were a whack kisser. Like, that's just so, like, that actually makes you look whack.
Right.
When you do that. It doesn't say as much about the other person. It says a lot more about you and your character that you would do that.
Yeah.
And it kind of rained down on him. He already got traded from the Clippers to, Detroit. What's up, Detroit? We making it, though. Okay?
So we asked you guys what you think about kissing and telling after a date. At Latoria's Secret said, that's a cute name, you have to tell your girls how the date went. You may not tell others, but you have to tell your girls so they know what's up. I agree with that. Tell your girls, but not on Instagram.
And keep it in a squad, like it's
I agree with you guys. I think it might be a little bit of a petty move to actually respond to something that happened 3 to 4 years ago negatively. Like, why does the world need to know that Blake Griffin is a terrible kisser?
But what's a bad
How do
kiss?
we even know he's a bad kisser?
What's a bad kiss? Like, if they
When
lick
they're
all on
sloppy.
your face? Let me see.
When they're sloppy.
But okay, that's literally like Tam. We can get any of your ex-boyfriends on the show, and if he's bitter, he might say you're a whack
not even
kisser.
reacting.
Exactly.
This happens so hard on a daily. My friends are just continuing to talk, like not even.
That's a bad kiss right there. When you know you're just like...
Yeah, if your
You
mouth
don't
is all
kiss me.
tight like that, this is not a good kiss.
This is a good
With
kiss.
tight
This is a
lips.
good kiss. That's...
Okay,
Now
but
that's-
seriously,
What did you
anybody...
do?
I
She
was like,
did it.
oh.
Stop,
Okay, but
stick it.
anybody that wants to be bitter and be mad at you is gonna say you're whack. I'm sorry. Any guy could date any of you ladies out here, and if it doesn't work out, be like, yeah, she was whack.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something crazy.
But like I said,
yeah.
he didn't say anything, so big ups to Blake for not saying nothing back. Like, let it go, dude.
He's probably happy.